Let me just say, Kurt, you're showing some drastic improvements compared to when you first came in here. I mean, the type of poses you did today were intense, and you managed to pull them off without a strain. I'm really proud of you. You should give yourself a pat on the back.
Oh, well, thanks, Lena. I wasn't expecting to hear from you. This is the first time my instructor has ever messaged me. I guess that means that you're very serious about what you're saying. There really has been an improvement, hasn't there?
Well, of course there is. Haven't you even noticed it yourself?
I did to some extent, but I thought I was getting ahead of myself. I don't want to start getting a big head over non-existent progress.
Come on, think about this more clearly. Think about when you first started here. You were this close to having your back just explode.
Oh, wow. That's bringing back a lot of memories. I have to say, yoga is not for the faint of heart. It's a lot more painful than people think.
Actually, no. You're getting the wrong impression there. It's only painful for people that haven't been taking care of themselves. I mean, you were in serious bad shape when you first came in here. Out of all the students I've had in my lifetime, I think you must be the worst.
Yeah, well, what can I say? At the end of the day, I haven't had a really good life, have I? I've been busy working in construction, which has taken its toll on my body. I was a younger man as well. I didn't do the necessary steps to take care of myself. It was just very easy to get injured. Fast forward a couple of years and I have my own business. My daily routine consists of me sitting at my desk all day. Sometimes I actually go onto the construction sites and do a bit of work here and there, but that's not to say it's good for my body. I'm in constant motion with very few chances for rest.
Well, I'm glad you're the one saying it and not me. Honestly, with that amount of work you gotta do, it's gonna take its toll. Why is it taking you this long to start yoga anyway? People like you don't suddenly get into it because you think it's a fun hobby.
You've got me there. That wasn't the case at all. It was just this one day where it was a weekend and I was getting out of my car. My body has always been really tight. I've known that for a while. I didn't think it would be tight and this painful though. For some reason, the motion of putting my leg out and standing up outside of the car really put some tension onto my back. I've never felt a sensation like that before. That's when I realized that I really need to do something about this. I mean, I'm old, but I'm not that old. To have pain like that is a serious issue.
Are you kidding me? You? Old? The word I like to call people like you is refined. You're a refined individual. Just the way I like it, too.
Well, I'm not really sure what to think about that, Lena, but I'll take it as a compliment, I guess.
You can take it to heart if you like. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Kurt. I can tell you're carrying such a heavy burden on those big shoulders of yours. Just let it out. Let me be your therapist.
Well, this is a good opportunity. You're saying that I can let off some steam?
Yeah, why not? And I won't even charge you for this one. I'm just genuinely curious. Don't think of me as your yoga instructor. Just think of me as your friend.
Well, I don't know how to really explain with what I'm dealing with. I'll say this much. It's a lot. It really is. There are times when I can see the torrential waves on the horizon, just coming nearer and nearer. Anytime I feel like we're smooth sailing, I can see it off in the distance and know that I have to prepare myself for it. These aspects of running a business can get really stressful sometimes.
In what way? I'm imagining that some days you have to go without food. Maybe a couple of times of you borrowing money?
Yeah. Well, I'll have to admit it was really like that at the start. There were many times where I had to just buckle down and last as long as I could. There are a lot of hard times, but no matter how hard they were, I always had to put on a strong face for everyone. My employees are relying on me. They want to come to work and know that everything is safe, that they're going to keep their jobs. It's not just going to disappear one day. I have a lot of good workers, and they're depending on me.
Wow, I see. Not only are you a strong, resilient man, you also care about others. Those are some really attractive qualities you have, Kurt.
Well, I don't really know what to say. Thank you, I guess. It's not necessarily who I am. Naturally, it's just who I have to be to do this type of thing.
I can imagine that having to smile every day, even though you're suffering on the inside, can be very painful. Your workers must have so much respect for you. Maybe a couple of secret admirers here and there? Do you have anyone that you can show how you really feel to?
Well, not really, to be honest. I mean, let's face it, I'm not exactly in a good position to find a girlfriend and give her attention and whatnot.
Well, I mean, why not? Don't you think it's worth starting a relationship? Even just getting to know someone? I bet you want someone to sleep next to someone at night. Someone to really take the tension off your shoulders. Someone who does yoga, perhaps?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. The thing is, if I invested in a relationship and then it eventually fell to pieces, then you can consider that lost time. The time I spent trying to build a relationship, only to have it end, could have been spent towards my business. Trust me, I've done this thing before. I am an experienced individual. I've had to deal with relationships and how they conflicted with my dreams and what I wanted to do. I know it's better off for everyone if I just mind my own business.
Oh my. Kurt, you poor man. You have a lot that you have to deal with, don't you? If only people could understand how you felt.
Well, it's good to see that someone has some sympathy for me. I don't necessarily need anyone's sympathy, but to have at least one person care about me feels kinda good, I guess. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, how I feel doesn't matter. What I have to do is what I have to do. I can't just sit here and let my business crumble. There are way too many people depending on me.
Listen to the way you're talking right now. No wonder your body is so tight.
What is that supposed to mean? Is there a link between the things I say and how my body reacts to it?
Of course there are. Your words are a reflection of your mind, and your mind is going to affect your body. The reason why you're so tight is that you're always ready for action. You never get a chance to rest. You need to unwind. Indulge in a soft beverage to cool down the nerves. Have your body soothed by the touch of a lover. Let her reward you after a hard day of working.
Wow, this is some very powerful language coming from you. I guess at the end of the day, you're saying that I need a girlfriend or something.
A man like you needs more than a girlfriend. He needs someone that understands him. Someone that knows how he works. Knows what he needs. Knows how to serve him.
Well, I've never really thought about it that way. Lena, that's very insightful. In my mind, all there is the work. Maybe I am just investing myself too much in that. A little bit of downtime could go a long way.
Let me ask you this, Kurt. Have you ever been interested in a little bit of a private lesson with me?
Well, I do know that you have the private lessons, and I did consider it at one point. However, my time is very limited. I figured that the 1 hour a week I come into class would be enough.
That's right. No wonder. I kept thinking this whole time why you wouldn't take advantage of such a good opportunity to get closer with me. That's the reason right there, isn't it? You have my apologies, Kurt. I should have been more considerate of your situation.
Well, yeah, that's okay. At the end of the day, I'm just one student out of the many students that you have. You can't pay attention to all of us. I think it's noble that you're doing your best to try, though. Thank you for going out of your way to message me.
Oh no. Thank you for coming to my classes all the time. And not only that, but telling me about your situation. Now I have a clearer picture of what you have to deal with on a daily basis. Let me just say that I'm intrigued and sympathetic. You know what? I don't think it's fair you have a lot of things to do. I appreciate that you're taking 1 hour out of your week to come to my classes, but I think you could really benefit from a private lesson.
A little focused therapy would go a long way. Like you said, my back is in horrible condition. I need to get it fixed.
Oh, there's no argument there. How about this? You ditch my group classes and you just have a private lesson with me. We can really focus on that body of yours. Really pinpoint where the weaknesses are. Grind out whatever bumps you have, break free from the stressful thoughts about work and your business.
Well, I have to say, Lena, that's an amazing offer. I'd love to take you up on it, but it's just not about the time. Like I told you before, my businesses are still unstable at the moment. The question of whether or not I'm going to have money to actually afford your private lessons is going to be a different matter. We're not exactly making a grand return yet. Sweat and lost hours of sleep have gone into this business.
Oh, no, darling. Don't you worry about that. For a man like you, I'm willing to give you a special price.
Are you serious? I'm not really understanding right now. I mean, you go out of your way to contact me, and now you're giving me a special deal on your private lessons. Are you sure this is the type of thing that you want to do? This is your money at the end of the day.
No, I realize that. Don't worry. I can make a special exception for you, Kurt. You're different from the other boys.
I'm a little bit confused at the moment. As much as I am appreciative of all the attention, I'm not sure why you're so interested in me. Do you do this to all of your clients?
Is that what you think about me, Kurt? Do you think I'm this forward and approachable with everyone? I hope you don't think I'm some sort of skank that's using her business to hook up with her clients. That's not who I am at all.
Wait, hold on a second. What did you just say? Hookup. Is that what this is all about?
You could say that we're running along those lines. Look, here's the thing, big boy. I've seen the way you carry yourself. I see you trying to hide the signs of how much wealth you possess. Even right now, you're trying to paint the picture of this lone warrior that's struggling to get his businesses in order. But we both know that you're doing quite well.
Okay. Well, what makes you think that?
Come on. You don't think I notice the signs? I'm an older individual now, and I notice these things. It's all in the subtle things. In the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk to people. A man of status exhibits these things, even if he doesn't notice it, even if he's trying to hide it.
Are you kidding me right now? You're trying to tell me that you found out that I'm doing well just in the way I behave? I think that's too much of a stretch based on such little information.
Well, that and the fact that I can see you hopping in that Mercedes after every lesson that we have. I do say it's such a waste to have such a beautiful car like that and not have something equally as beautiful sitting right next to you.
Well, what can I say? I guess I'm just leaving that seat open for the right person to get themselves there.
Oh, I see how it is. I had a feeling that's the type of guy you are. You like to be chased, don't you? That's what really tickles your pickle.
Well, the way I see it, I'm too busy chasing other things to chase anyone in particular. If they're interested in me, they're going to have to put some level of effort, no matter how beautiful and flexible they are.
Is this flirting I'm picking up? You feisty little boy! Oh, but don't worry. I picked up on the signs very quickly. Like I said, I'm an older individual, and I can read these things very easily.
Are you sure this is okay, Lena? I mean, the way you're talking to me is a bit inappropriate. I'm a pretty good person, so I don't look down on people that do this. But what if you got the wrong client and they actually charged you for sexual harassment or something?
You're really not getting it, are you? I know when someone is desiring me. I can see it in their eyes. They think they're doing a good job of hiding it, but they give themselves away way too easily. Especially a guy like you. You're a very focused and strong, stoic individual, but there are some times where I can see you slipping through the cracks.
Oh, I see. In what way have I slipped through the cracks then?
Well, I've had you in my class for a long time now, and I know that you don't have much interest in the people around you. I guess the girls there aren't to your liking, huh? I'd say there are a lot of cute girls there, but you haven't taken the bait with any of them. Why have you been so picky, Kurt? Don't tell me you like playing on the other side of the field or something.
Yeah, well, what can I say? The business comes first. The cute girls are just going to have to find someone else, I'm afraid. At the end of the day, they're just an unnecessary distraction.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. You must be so focused on the things that you have to do. Why would you have time for a bunch of little girls? But then I noticed you looking at me. That's when I realized what you really are.
You actually noticed?
Oh yeah. It took me a while, but I could feel those little eyes of yours beating on me. I have to say, you're a lot sneakier than all the other men. You also keep your gaze a lot less. But let me just let you in on a piece of information. I'm a lot more perceptive than other women. I've got my techniques to detect things like this. It was a subtle behavior that I picked up on, but I still picked up on it nonetheless.
Wow, that's really interesting. It's like you've got some weird superpower or something.
So I've noticed you've been doing this for a while, and I have to be honest. I've just had enough. I guess the only way for me and you to get frisky with each other is for me to make the moves, huh? Well, if that's what you really want, then that's the way it's going to be. Now look, I've already gone out of my way enough to get your attention, Kurt. I wonder if you would do me the courtesy of actually inviting me to dinner. I want you. I want you bad. Don't you want me to?
There's a part of me that does, but I'm not sure if you like me or just my money.
Well, you're just going to have to invite me and find out for yourself. Take me to one of your favorite places for dinner.
I can invite you to dinner, but you know my time is limited, don't you?
Okay then, I guess we're just going to have to skip the dinner part. Pick me up on Friday at 7 o'clock. Don't wear the yoga pants, but I want you to wear something as tight. I want to see something fantastic walk away from me as you go to the toilet to recover yourself.
Hey, Trent. Sorry I had to leave a little bit early today. As you know, business is business. If they need me there, then I've got to do something about it. Thankfully enough, I've got most of the lawn done. I should be able to finish off the next time I come there. I hope you're not in a rush to get it done. No, don't worry about that. What you have to do at work is a lot more important than a couple of grass trimmings in front of my home. I'm more than thankful for the amount of work you've done so far. I can finish off the rest here. Are you sure about that? Wasn't the whole point of me doing this today because you're getting older and you don't have someone to do it for you? Well, I guess that was part of the reason. With a lawn as big as ours, it certainly takes a long time to do. I'm not like how I used to be. I can get tired very quickly. The biggest reason is because I just genuinely want to get to know my son-in-law a little bit more. You're a very interesting man for a person like my daughter to marry, Kurt. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I'm not really sure what impression you've gotten of my daughter, but she's not exactly what you would call low maintenance. She's heavily demanding, has a very clingy, attentive attitude, and gets sucked into emotions very easily. Not only that, but she has the energy of a little puppy. I'd say she wants to keep it thrilling in the bedroom more than a man does. I'm not really sure if that type of girl is the one that is for you. I mean, let's face it. You want to keep your mind on your business and grow it as much as you can, right? How can someone like my daughter be a match for you? She'll be there behind you, clawing at your back for your attention all night. Well, that's a very good question, and I'm glad you've been bringing up one of your concerns for me. I guess I have a very unique situation, and she's the only one that really understands that. I'll admit that a lot of her spending habits and behavior can be a bit out of control sometimes, but it's not my first rodeo. I've had to deal with women in the past, and I'd say I'm pretty good at keeping her in line. Are you sure about that? Because from what I hear, you've been spending a lot of money on her. Anything that she wants to do, you'll give her the credit cards. You'll buy as many clothing and brands as she wants. This can be really dangerous behavior. I know what she's like. She loves to buy things that are expensive and then have no use for it afterward. Are you sure you're not making a mistake here? I will be honest. It did surprise me a lot at first, but at the same time, she is a woman at the end of the day. If that's what she wants to do for fun, then I can't really stop her. I doubt I'll find another girl that's anything different. When they see money available, they want to spend it. Besides, I've already grown my business to the extent where we can tolerate that type of thing. We're not going to be in any sort of pinch, even if she's a bit extravagant. Okay, if you say so. But I want you to be very careful with her and her personality. I mean, what she is doing now can become very similar to an alcohol addiction. The more you give her, the more she's going to need. Just make sure she's not making any absurd requests in the near future. Well, Trent, I'm not really sure what to say. Thank you. I really appreciate the concern. I think I'm doing a good job here, though. Don't worry about us. On the other hand, there's not a lot of father-in-laws that look out for the son-in-law. Most of the time, they hate each other. Yeah, well, as far as I can see, you're only doing the right thing. I just think she got a lucky break getting a guy like you. Wow. Do you really mean that, Trent? I wasn't expecting that to come from you. Here I am trying to do my best to garner your respect, mow your lawn whenever I get the chance and whatnot. Yeah, well, it's because of things like that that I can really respect who you are. If we were in a different time and I was a younger man, I wouldn't be surprised if you and I were brothers. My whole life, I wanted someone that had their head screwed on and knew what they were doing. Someone that had a dream that they wanted to achieve and didn't give up on it. A lot of the people that you meet these days are distracted. They'll indulge in very short-term pleasures. Much like my daughter, I'm hoping that you can control those impulses of hers. If she doesn't do it soon, it's not gonna end up well for her. I love my daughter very much. But if I'm being honest, with the way she behaves, I don't think she deserves someone that's actually got his head on right. Some loser who's not really sure what he's doing with his life is a much better selection for her. Yeah, well, so far she's holding up her end of the bargain. So all I've got to do is hold up mine. Are you serious? You really think you're getting a good bargain out of this? As long as she's giving me the peace and the tranquility I need to do what I need to do, then we don't have any issues. She also does a really good job of helping me relax when I get home. I think that's the main thing. Sure, she makes up for her faults with her energy. When she first met me, my body was an absolute mess. I couldn't even get out of bed without aching. It vitalizes me. Now I feel as loose as those inflatable dancing men that you see outside of car dealerships. Well, it's good to see you're getting something out of it. All right, then. Well, I know you're a very busy man, Kurt, so I'm not going to hold you up all night. You just tell me if my daughter is acting out of turn. I'll do what I can to put it in line. Thanks, Trent. Hopefully something like that won't occur, but it's good to know that you're there if I need it. Oh, right. By the way, she's pregnant at the moment, right? How long into the pregnancy is she? I'm glad you asked. It's been a couple of months now. That little baby is going to be bursting out there any moment now. You must be very excited. You're going to be a father. Is there anything you're worried about? Not particularly, no. I mean, it's going to be the first time I take on a parental role, but at the same time, I can't wait for it either. I'm really excited to be a father. It's part of my dream to have a large family to take over and run my business in my stead. My father was a good man, and I want to be the exact same. I'm very sure it's going to come with its difficulties, but then again, that's something I'm used to. That's a very good attitude that you're taking. I'm very confident that you're going to be able to raise my grandson well. Well, anyway, I'll leave you two things then. Be careful with my daughter. Make sure she doesn't bleed you dry. When that baby is born, you feel free to hand him over to me sometimes. I'd love another opportunity to hold a precious little life in my hands.
Well, let me tell you, that was a crazy night. I mean, those boys really like to cha-cha. Even someone of their age makes an old girl like me feel like she's fresh out of high school again. I mean, I actually started to kick up a sweat. Do you know how rare it is for me to do something like that? They really are something. So here I am all night, messaging you trying to get your attention. And you've been doing some stupid dance practice with some boys? Do you care to explain why you thought that was a good idea, Lena? Like, oh my god, Kurt, can you just like relax for once? It's just a little bit of a private lesson, isn't it? Why are you making such a big deal out of it? Just go take a chill pill. Grab yourself a beer from the fridge and just take it easy for the rest of the night.
What do you mean, take it easy for the rest of the night? It's almost midnight. I'm supposed to be in bed. I just don't understand in what world did you think that this was okay to do? You realize I'm your husband, don't you?
Hey, come on. You know that you're the only one for me, right? I would never do something treacherous behind your back. It's just a couple of private lessons. Don't take it so seriously.
Okay, but if my memory serves me correctly, you don't have dance practice as part of your yoga lessons, do you? At least you certainly didn't do that when I was doing privates with you.
Well, hey, come on. We can't just keep using the same stale, boring program for everyone, can we? I want to spice it up a little bit. Take shot at something different for once. Something that people can enjoy. I mean, how many people are doing yoga privates? There are so many of them. But do any of them have a sexy old cougar like me doing some dance lessons afterwards? Nope. I'm a niche in the market.
Actually, what you are is a married woman that's going around dancing with all these young men. I mean, don't you understand what their intentions are in the first place? You don't actually think they're taking this lesson seriously, do you? They're only after one thing, and you and I both know what that is.
Okay, come on. Like, can a girl just get some self-validation and not feel guilty for it for once? A couple of the younger guys are after me. Do you know how good that is for my self-esteem? If you really cared about me, you'd let things be the way they are.
Wait just a moment. Is that honestly the type of guy you think I am? Do you honestly think that I'm just gonna let my wife run off and do it if she wants? We're in a married relationship now, Lena. We're not 20 years old anymore. You don't have time to fool around, especially with our current circumstance. You have a baby coming along. Don't you think you should show a bit more decency and consideration?
Oh my God, Kurt, just relax. Honestly, at the end of the day, the only one that truly gets to enjoy this body is you. Don't forget that, okay? Who's the one that gets to hold me at night? Whoever that guy is one lucky guy.
Okay, but you don't see what you're doing lately is incredibly unreasonable. You actually think it's okay, don't you?
Of course I do. You don't see me sitting here trying to judge your way of making a living, do you?
Okay, but at least my way of making a living isn't one that degrades me.
Yeah, you're right about that, aren't you? The only thing it does is make you sleep at night, make your hair turn white, and lose your sex drive. Apart from that, it's just the perfect way to make money, isn't it? It's so much better than the rest of us.
Okay, look, I'm not going to deny that there's a lot of downsides to it, but it is what it is. This is what it takes to run a business, especially during the hard times. Besides, why don't you look at it this way? I'm doing the hard work so that you don't have to. There's no need for you to do those yoga lessons anymore. And there is certainly no need for you to be doing those super touchy, fairly dancing with a bunch of guys that have no integrity.
Okay. Can you just, listen to me right now? Number one, these people are my friends, and I find it really insulting that you would actually insult them. Who are you to judge them? You don't actually know them. Are you there in my privates?
What the? So now these people are your friends? I don't believe it. Well, I'll admit one thing. I haven't spoken to them at an extensive length, but at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter. The few times I have met them has given me enough information about who they are. I mean, haven't you noticed the way they behave?
What do you mean by that?
Come on, don't act so stupid. You're the one telling me a long time ago that you're a lot more perceptive than other people. Those guys hate the exercise portion of all of your privates. They hate when you actually put them through work. The part that they really start smiling and enjoying themselves is when you do that extra dancing at the end. Honestly, I can understand the yoga practice, but all of that dancing at the end? Is it really necessary?
What? Why are you being so judgmental about it? I just hate that you don't support my dreams. I mean, so what if I make a little bit more money doing something fun? I like dancing. I certainly don't have you around to do it with. Not only that, but you're not like one of these fit, chiseled young men. I mean, do you remember Greg from the other day? You should have seen what's underneath his shirt. I think if a normal person tried to punch that thing, they would actually break their hand.
Look, I don't really care about Greg and how he looks. What I care about is what my wife is doing. You have to understand that your actions reflect on me. I can't have you running around doing this stuff.
There you go again with all the controlling behavior. I just hate it when guys do that. What happened when we first met? You used to be so cool. I could do whatever I wanted. Now you're just being so mean and restricting.
Well, I'm only being this way because of the way you're behaving. You think that I'm just gonna let all this stuff slide? No way. Not while you're married to me. I get it. That yoga is your passion, and doing this type of thing is what you enjoy on a daily basis. All I'm asking for you is to tone it down and maybe descale your classes a little bit. Like, look, listen to me. There's a lot of bad weeds in there that would be better off outside for class. Whatever they're doing has nothing to do with yoga. Is that the reputation you want? The yoga instructor that lets everyone have a go at her?
Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? Those guys are like my favorite. It's these young, thirsty men that give me the most money. Like, come on. Do you even realize that I can charge a special rate for those guys? They'll pay extra just to hang out with me and do a little bit of dancing afterwards. It's easy money. You really want me to stop doing that? It's only a bit of dancing at the end of the day.
Look, you may see it as easy money, but compared to the amount of money that we're earning from my actual business, it's not much. It's just a simple situation where the win doesn't make up for the loss. I'd rather you stay at home and just be devoted to me than basically selling your body to these men.
How dare you talk to me like that? How dare you talk to me like I'm just some piece of meat to throw around? Is that honestly the way you think of me? You act like I'm on some internet website showing my body off to everyone.
If you think about it, it's kind of worse. You're actually getting them to touch it in the flesh. Like, come on, I've seen the way they've been holding you. You and I both know that they don't focus on the technique. It's all about how much can they grab.
I see where all this is coming from. You're just getting really jealous about this, aren't you? That's so cute. You're worried that one of these young animals is going to snatch me away from you.
If I had to sit here and tell you that jealousy wasn't a part of this, I'd be lying. Then again, I just want you to understand one little, simple premise. What you're doing right now is wrong. You're degrading yourself, and you're also making a joke out of me.
Yeah, okay, I see how it is. I bet you just want me to sit at home in my cute little mediocre outfit. You don't want me to have any fun at all. You just want me to sit there and clean for you? You want me to come into your bedroom in the morning and ask, "What can I do for you today, sir?" That's the type of woman you want, isn't it? That's so pathetic. I can't believe you would actually look at me that way.
You're really taking it to the extreme right now. But you and I have to admit that what I've been asking you hasn't been that extreme. I mean, all I'm asking you to do is a little bit of cleaning on a regular basis and to cook dinner. Is that honestly something so hard to do?
Can you just not put more junk on my plate that I have to deal with? I've already had it up to here with the things that get on my mind. I don't need to hear it from my husband as well. Plus, did you happen to forget that I'm pregnant? I can't exactly do everything, can I?
Okay, well, the fact that you're pregnant makes it even more astounding that you're doing the things that you are. I mean, a pregnant woman that is still doing her private lessons and doing dancing at the same time. How about you think about what's happening to the baby in there? I kind of feel sorry for him.
Oh my god! Like, what is there to feel sorry for? It's probably having the time of his life. All those times I'm jumping up and down, dancing away. He probably feels like he's on a roller coaster or something. Just let him enjoy what he's doing, won't you?
You say that it's fun and whatnot, but from what lens are you looking at our child right now? He isn't even born yet. I just want you to have a little bit more concern for him. You do realize what you do now is going to affect what comes out.
Kurt, you don't know what you're talking about right now. It doesn't matter how he turns out. Who's his mother at the end of the day? Me! I'm giving him the best genes there are. He's going to turn out to be one beautiful boy. I can guarantee you that much.
Okay, well, his beauty is not going to be much if his mind is absolutely scrambled. I mean, do you really want him to walk around with scrambled eggs in his head? Just have a little bit more concern for him. Lay off the extreme physical activity every once in a while.
I swear, Kurt, if you didn't have such an amazing house and things that I liked, I don't know how I'd be able to stay with you any longer. I mean, you are just so controlling. You don't let me be free to do anything I want to do.
That's not true. It's not like I'm trying to go out of my way to restrict everything you do. All I'm doing is identifying a couple of problems and trying to get to a solution with you. Because I'm telling you right now, this stuff can't keep up.
Come on, Kurt. I love you, but you act like World War III is about to start or something.
Look, even if what you were doing was okay, even if this is your version of having fun, you have to admit that things are being neglected for you to have that fun.
Okay, well, what do you mean by that?
Well, where do I even start? Do you know how much work I've been doing today? There has been night after night of you consistently not coming home. Even when you do come home, what do? You just sit on your phone scrolling on Instagram the whole time. It's easier to get a turtle to move faster than you. With you, there's no work being done here.
What do you mean there's no work being done there? I did the laundry a couple of weeks ago, didn't I?
Doing the laundry a couple of weeks ago is nothing. You don't think that stuff builds up? I need you to do a lot more than that if I'm being honest, Lena.
Okay, like what? What exactly is not to your liking?
Well, let's see. What are the things that I had to do tonight? Well, there have been dishes that have sat here for about a week now. They've piled up so much that we actually just put them on the bench. I've spent hours trying to clean everything. I cleaned up all those dishes. I looked in the cupboards and there was no place to put them. Nothing in there was organized. I spent another hour doing that. Then there were all the general tasks around the house. There were cans of alcohol everywhere. Glass shattered too. It looked like we were robbed by someone. Is this honestly the type of home that you want to come home to?
Oh my god. I actually do not understand what the rush is here. Like, I'm gonna get to it when I get to it, alright? It's not like there's not enough dishes that we can use. There's always more in the cupboard. Just grab out a new one.
Do you honestly think that's the appropriate mindset to have, Lena? Don't you feel even a little bit embarrassed when your friends come around? They see everything here.
Hey, look, I'm pretty sure they'll stop thinking about how crap the house is when they're having a lot of fun. I mean, this is me you're talking about. I can change anyone into a fun, happy, let's jump around the place type of mood. Just relax. As long as I'm around, no one's gonna be judging us.
Regardless of all that, I want to come home to a place that I can relax in. You can hardly call our home a place to relax in. With all the stuff around here, it feels like I'm walking through a minefield.
Oh my god, you're just such a drag. I was thinking about coming home tonight, but I might stay out for a little bit longer. Just keep the party going, I guess.
Hold on a second. Keep the party going? What do you mean by keeping the party going? You're not actually drinking, are you?
Well, hey, can you blame me? It's a Friday night. It's party time. I don't need to be one of those young skanks to have a good time. I am about to show these young girls that their good looks aren't going to mean anything compared to a woman with experience. Can't wait to see their faces crumble after I steal all their boyfriends away from them.
What am I listening to right now? Lena, how can you talk that way? And especially in front of your husband. Do you really think that's a conversation that you should be having with me?
Hey, how many times do I need to remind you? You're always going to be my main big bear. I'm just out there for a little bit of fun. I'm not going to do anything behind your back. It's not going to get serious, trust me. They're just like little children. You know, I find them so amusing.
Okay, well, I don't find what you're doing amusing. Going out clubbing after a night of being touched by guys while dancing? Not only that, but do I need to remind you what condition you're in right now?
Oh my god. You know what? Actually, that's a really good idea. You should totally check my vibe. If I've got a bad vibe, I don't want to go out. People are gonna notice it so quickly.
Forget about your pretentious vibe. What about your baby? Let's remember that there's a little life form inside there. Are you really going to intoxicate him? Do you even realize how dangerous that is?
Well, hey, like my dad always said, the earlier the better. I mean, let's face it. You gonna sit there and tell me that he's not gonna have a little bit of alcohol in his whole life? Why not start him early so he can develop a tolerance to it?
What do you mean by tolerance to it? Are you trying to tell me that you want to intentionally damage his organs so that he can withstand the alcohol more? Just what type of visions do you have for our kid anyway?
An absolute stud is what I'm expecting. I want him to be the life of the party. I want him to be the center of attention. I want him to be exactly like his mother. He's got a name to uphold.
He certainly does. He has a lot of expectations on him, particularly inheriting my business. Do you remember that? Just that little thing that I've been building from the ground up my whole life. Now let me ask you this question. How is he going to be able to handle my business if he's off doing this reckless behavior all the time? You realize I deal in construction, right? Is he going to turn up to the site drunk? Is he going to set the image that he's a clown?
All right, come on, Kurt. Stop being a stick in the mud all the time. You treat it like it's the end of the world or something. Isn't that what's amazing about our duo anyway? I am the crazy, unpredictable gal that brings some excitement to your life. You're the one that's going to be the regiment in his one. Like, let's face it. Do you want him to be a serious sap all the time? You've got to give the kid a little bit of room to breathe. Don't be down his throat all the time. I think a CEO with a wild side is a pretty cool guy.
If I want to do my role as a father, I'm going to be doing exactly that. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to let you turn our kid into some party animal. He's destined for a lot more than that. And you know what? I'm going to put an end to this nonsense. No more drinking.
What? Are you serious right now?
I'm dead serious. Not until you've given birth to the baby. I don't want to see you on the drink. Do you understand me?
Yeah, right. You can just go bum yourself. Kurt, I don't have to listen to you. I'm not gonna let you control me like you're my dad. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Guess what? I just got a text from Stacy. Apparently, she's got us a spot at some rooftop club. Isn't that amazing? They've got a pool and everything. Laters. I'm gonna go get myself. In more ways than one.
Wait, hold on. What are you doing right now? Didn't you hear what I was just saying? I don't want you going out. You need to be back here. Stop making these stupid decisions. This is our child that we're talking about. How can you care about yourself more than our child? Lena! Lena! Right, I've had enough of this crap. I knew you were quite out of control, Lena, but I didn't think you'd be this out of control. I mean, what the hell is going on with this house right now? This place is an absolute mess. Don't you feel ashamed of yourself? You really need to pull yourself together. You're almost a mother. You can't keep acting like you're a young woman anymore. When are you going to grow some maturity?
Oh my god, Dad. Like, do you really have to annoy me right now? I'm still doing a session at work. I can't have you bugging me all the time. The boys don't like it when I divert my attention away from them.
Well, look, you're gonna have to excuse me for being rude, but this is a serious situation. I don't care if you have a million customers to deal with right now. Besides, the more you stay away from those degenerates to be with your husband, Kurt, the better. This is not the type of house that you should be okay with. I mean, are you going to keep this place in this condition even when the baby's born? What do you think is going to happen when you have to take care of the kid and manage the house? You cannot possibly think this is the type of environment that you want to bring him up in.
Oh my god, Dad. Can you just stop ringing in my ear already? I feel like I'm 16 again. I already heard enough of it from you back then, and I really don't want to hear it now. All that traumatic stuff that happened back then is coming back to me. I hate thinking about it. I just want to be free. Can you just let me be free? I'm already an adult, right? Jeez.
Not until you put yourself together. You have to clean up your act. I'm not going to have my daughter parade herself around like an idiot, especially when she puts the house in this condition. There are going to be consequences for this. You need to be punished.
What do you mean, consequences? Don't tell me that.
You're damn straight there's going to be consequences. You may be a well-grown adult right now, but let me tell you, that doesn't mean I don't have a little bit of power over you. How's that precious car that I got you recently? You like that, don't you? Daddy's little princess. Well, look, even the princess has to listen to her dad. I'll be taking that car away from you. You can walk until you've proven yourself worthy of the car.
Oh my god, what? You can't do that! How am I meant to get around? Can you just stop ruining my life already?
How could this not be fair? You're doing the wrong thing and you get punished for it. Look, until you fix yourself, you're going to be punished for your behavior. Clean your act up, then you'll get this car back. I mean, look at the state of the place. Your pool is half puke than it is water. Not only that, but how long has that been in there? I cannot imagine how Kurt feels having to stay in a house like this. There's men and women passed out all over the place. One of them is a strong breeze of wind away from falling into the pool.
Now, what do you know about what I have to deal with? What do you know about Kurt? Why don't you just shut your mouth? You don't know anything. Dad, I'm sick of you. You're always jumping to his side without considering mine. Why don't you start listening to what I have to say? I hate you.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Don't you dare talk to your father like that.
Well, I will because you're just annoying the hell out of me. I mean, you're just making assumptions that this is all my fault. Did you ever think that maybe Kurt was the one who did all this? Did you ever think that I've been trying to stop him for a while now? No, you didn't think about that, did you? You always want to look at him like he's this great guy, and that I'm just some piece of crap. Well, I've had enough.
What are you trying to insinuate to me right now? You aren't actually telling me that Kurt was the one who did all this, are you?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
That can't be. It's just impossible. I know what he's got to deal with. He's got to manage his own business and stuff, right? He doesn't have time to be holding these massive parties.
Why? Wouldn't it kind of make sense? I mean, he's got the money. He's got the resources to do so. If he wanted to hold a massive party like this, he could do it every day if he wanted to.
If that's the case, all the work that he has to do with his business is just physically not possible. You're lying.
Yeah, right. You think that guy's not smart? I mean, sure, it took him a long time to get his business up and running, but it's not like he has to keep doing that for the rest of his life. Honestly, you should have realized a long time ago that his businesses just keep bringing money in. It never stops coming in, even if we wanted to stop it. And I'm telling you, he's enjoying every little cent of it. Any little cent that he gets goes straight towards pleasure.
That's just ridiculous. Not a guy like Kurt. He would never do something like that. He's so stoic. He's so committed to what he has to do.
Yeah, he does appear that way on the outside, doesn't he? I mean, come on. Do you think you were the only one that was fooled by it? He's been a shady guy ever since the beginning. I will admit that his cover is really good. Everyone wants to look at him like he is this great guy devoted to what he's got to do. Now that he's going to become a father, it's going to be even worse than that. It's a great opportunity for everyone to just suck up to him and worship how much of a great man he is. No one knows how much crap he does on the site, though.
Are you telling me this whole party was all him? Every time that he's told me he was busy and he couldn't do something for me.
This is actually the type of thing he's been doing.
Oh, yeah. And I'm telling you right now, I know the state of that house. That's not even the worst of it. He's had even worse parties in the past. I mean, I've woken up and I've had people I don't know sleeping all around the place. I couldn't walk out of my room without stepping on them.
Are you kidding me? They got that bad?
Some of them reacted violently. They really scared me. Are you listening to what I'm saying, Dad? He put me in danger and made me fear for my life. You're a little girl. You're a little princess. She lives in a household where she can never feel safe.
I can't believe this. I need to have a talk with that man. Where the hell is he? I'm not going to put up with this.
Well, hey, look, I'm afraid you're a little bit late to that one. He's out of town at the moment. He has to be on site for his business. Apparently, he was having some trouble there. You're not going to see him for a very long time. But you know what? Don't worry. You're already an old man now. Dad, I don't want you to trouble yourself. Just let me wait this one out. He's a work in progress. I know it looks bad, but I'm making him a lot better than he used to be. You just gotta trust me.
How can I trust you? You're part of his type, aren't you? You do this type of thing all the time. Who's to say you're not lying to me?
I mean, why do you think I was dating him in the first place? I wanted someone to break me free from that type of stuff. I didn't want to continue it forever. Little did I know he was exactly like me, but even worse. But you know what? It is what it is. Him and I are already married now. I can't really do much to go against it. So I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and keep being with him. Anyway, Dad, you know how influential I am, don't you? I've got a knack with people. I mean, I'll admit that he's a really serious case, but give me more time and I'm gonna turn this man around. He's gonna be someone that you can respect. When you see him next time, he'll be no different than your local Boy Scout, looking to protect his community. Until that time, I think it's best if you just don't talk to him. Leave him alone for a bit.
Are you sure about that? I thought that him and I had a very common understanding of each other. I think I can change this for you if you really want me to. I don't know what he's been up to, but I still have a little bit of respect for him. If he listens to me, I'm positive we can enjoy a happy family together.
No, don't trouble yourself. Honestly, it's better if you stay out of it. Besides, it's my marriage at the end of the day.
You have a point there. We should all just start minding our own business. You know what? This is a learning experience for you. You knowing how to manage your marriage is important. I didn't want to step in and take that challenge away from you. It's unfortunate you've been subjected to a husband like this, and I'm sorry. This is your father's fault. I could have done something to stop this. If I had only just seen him for the type of guy he really is, then maybe my daughter would have been safe.
Don't worry, Dad. I know you only ever want the best for me. You didn't know he would be this type of guy, so I can't sit here and blame you for it. But you know what? Just relax and don't bother coming over anymore. I know you're gonna get worried about how things are going on here and stuff like that, but it's only gonna make you angry. Just wait until I get things under control with my husband, and I'll make sure that we have all family dinners again and stuff. Besides, I don't want to create some bad blood between you and him. Let's aim for everyone to get along.
Look, I appreciate that you're thinking about the relationship I have with your husband, but at the same time, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, you should really consider just letting me say something. There's a part of me that just can't believe this is Kurt. Is he going through some trouble lately? Does he need some support? Let me talk to him.
Hey, if I can solve this and we can avoid you two hating each other, then I think that's for the best. Just have a little bit of faith in your daughter. I'll make sure everyone comes out of this happy. Kurt? Kurt! Oh my God! Kurt! Where are you? I can't believe this. Tell me that you're going to be okay. You're not actually dying or something, are you? You have no idea how much I need you. Please don't go right now. I need my loving, faithful, strong, and handsome husband. Oh, please, please, please tell me that you're fine.
Lena, just stop. Calm down already. I'm not dying. Don't get yourself into a frenzy. Just take a deep breath. Don't overreact about things.
How could I not overreact? I mean, your workmates called me telling me that you had a serious accident on site. They said that something fell and it actually crushed your leg or something. They sounded really worried.
Yes, that's right. A couple of the equipment was placed on a really unstable location and was about to fall onto one of my workers. I couldn't let that happen. I wasn't going to just sit there and let them be crushed. There was some sort of impulse within me, something that propelled me forward. I had to do something. There was something about me that wanted to save him. So in the end, I took the impact instead of them. I saved that man's life. He can live another day to go back to his family.
Why would you do something so stupid all over a stupid little worker?
Hey, these people aren't stupid. Do you have any idea how hard they work for me? These are the people that are the reason that we have a roof over our heads.
Yeah, I know, but they're just dirty construction workers. I know the way they talk. There's just like no refinement to them. They're just gross and full of dirty thoughts.
For a woman that's well into her 30s and still dances around with young men like she's still a hot girl, I don't think you're in a place to say something like that. Without my workers, where would society be? What would happen to the homes we live in? The buildings we work in? But anyway, look, I'm in a really bad way. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for me to get out of this hospital. I don't even know if I'm going to be healed after this. They say there's a chance I might not be able to walk again. It all depends on how much the bone and the muscle repair itself. I don't want to act all gloomy from the onset, but I want you to be ready for a husband that won't return to his former self.
Oh my god. Are you actually telling me that your bone was impacted as well?
Yeah, I have a lot of fractures. There's a chance something like this might heal, but I have to go under a lot of therapy and a lot of rest as well. I can't exactly live the life that I was going to before.
Oh my god, Kurt, this is just like so bad! I can't believe this is happening! I'm in like some sort of nightmare. My husband is actually going to die! I'm going to be all alone and with a baby! Why did my life come to this?
Didn't I just tell you before? Can't you just settle down? I'm not going to die or anything. It's just my leg.
I know, but like, this is so dire. I mean, if you can't get out of the hospital, how are you going to work and whatnot? What's going to happen to you?
Well, thankfully, I've done a good job at managing my business. I've got people to do the things that I can't do. They're going to be able to do things in my stead. Apart from that, I still have my laptop here, and I can communicate with everyone if I need to. In all honesty, it's not the end of the world.
Wow. Really? So you're still going to be able to operate your business then?
Of course. I'm not the type of guy that aimlessly manages his business. I take situations like this into mind. I pre-plan for stuff like this when they happen. A good businessman should be prepared for any situation. I wasn't expecting this to happen, but at least I had an alternative plan.
Okay. So, like, that totally means that nothing is going to happen to our income, right? We're still going to have the same amount of money coming in.
That's right. You don't have to worry. I'm going to keep everything safe for you and our son. He's only a little boy. I need to provide him with everything that I can. He needs to have himself a really good life. Even if his father isn't going to be present for a lot of it.
Oh my god. Like, yay! I was just like so worried for a second there. I thought everything was going to go to hell, but we've actually got money coming into the home.
Okay, that was a quick change of attitude. Well, I'm glad that you feel safe. I know it's going to be hard there with just the two of you. I'll need to pay some people to come help you. You're going to have to manage that house on your own now. You'll need the extra assistance.
Hey, come on. This is your wife that you're talking about. You know how capable I am, don't you?
I don't know. So far, I've been the one that's been taking care of the house. Anytime I've actually relied on you to do it, nothing has happened. I'm not sure to what extent you are actually capable.
Well, hey, if I set my mind to something, I should be able to do it.
But you have your yoga business, right? And you're also doing that pretentious dance at the end of it, too. If it was me being this busy, I wouldn't mind, but you've got a lot on your plate now. Just accept that you're going to need an extra hand.
Well, hey, that's all right. I don't need to do that thing every week. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to understand the situation. They're just gonna have to go flirt around for my competition for a bit.
What do you mean, flirt around? You act like that's what you people do in your business. It's meant to be about yoga, right? Whatever happened to the old way that you used to do your lessons? You didn't have any of this provocative nonsense that you do now. You were helping people to genuinely improve their lives and bodies. It was a much more nobler goal than providing the lowest form of service there is out there. Anyway, look, I'm not going to go into that. It's best if we don't start arguing about that again. I'm glad that you're having such an optimistic and hopeful attitude towards what's going on. If we can just keep that up, I'm sure we're going to get through this. I'm going to be able to heal a lot faster, too, knowing that everything's fine back there. You're going to do your best to raise my son, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nothing's going to change. I'm still going to give him all the attention that I can give. He's my little tiger at the end of the day.
Okay. Well, you say that, but your actions don't really reflect that, do they? I mean, the amount of times I've come home and he's just been sitting there on his own. Think about that. A newborn baby that sits at home by himself. You know that we could get into some serious trouble if people found out about something like that.
Oh my god, don't worry. I had people there to look after him, didn't I? You saw the people that were around the house.
Okay. What I saw was strangers that were passed out drunk in our house. They were in no way capacitated enough to be able to look after a child. And you know what? Even if they were, look at the type of caliber of those guys. I mean, is that seriously the type of person that you want to be looking after our son? Imagine the amount of weird things they would do.
What do you mean, the weird things?
I don't know. I don't want to act all prejudiced or anything, but the type of characters that were there were of really questionable quality. I mean, I think I saw one guy with piercings that were the size of a donut. That's the type of guy you wanted to look after our kid? Just looking at the people around the house, they can't even look after themselves.
Oh my god. I just totally know who you're talking about right now. He is just the funniest and nicest guy. I know he looks that way, but when you get to talk to him, he's a real charmer. Trust me, I've known him for a very long time. Him and I have been very close.
Not only that, but this is someone that you're actually close with. I don't even know what to think about you anymore. But anyway, look, I'm really worried about what's going on. I'm thinking I might have to get one of my friends to stay at the house. Someone that I trust.
What do you mean? You don't have to do anything like that. Just calm down. I'm a big girl now. I don't need any protection.
No, I'm afraid I have to be honest. I mean, just think about the situation. You're going to look after the baby. You're going to look after the house. And you have to keep your partying impulses suppressed. This is just all too much for one person. Just admit that you're going to need someone.
Okay. Honestly, right now you're just overreacting, Kurt. I'm sorry, but do I need to remind you that we're actually married? These types of things pop up. You don't need to make a big deal about it all the time. This is just one little roadblock that we have to go through. Everything's going to be fine. I just need you to accept that.
How can I know, though? We're really making a big risk here.
Don't worry. Just leave everything up to me. I just want you to sit tight in that hospital bed. And don't worry, I know you're going to get lonely every now and then. I'll come see you when I can. I'll give you your favorite smoochie. I know you must be so lonely in that dim, dark hospital. In the meantime, this is going to be fun. It's just going to be me and the kid now. He's gonna have a little one-on-one time with his adorable mommy. I hope you're excited to see a superstar. By the time you come out of that hospital, he's going to blow you off your feet.
I've got a bad feeling about all of this. Anyway, let's put all that aside and talk about your dad. I haven't been able to get in contact with him. I've been wanting to tell him about what's happened to me for the longest time. He's just been ignoring me. Do you know anything about this?
Oh, what? My dad? Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Everything is going sweet. You don't have to worry about a thing.
This is really some odd behavior coming from him. I've never seen him do this to me. I mean, is he depressed or something? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, you know, my dad's always been that way. He's just like the super mysterious type. Trust me, don't make a big deal about it. He's going to hate you for it. I would just leave him alone. Let him come to you in time. That's the type of person he is.
Okay, I guess so. But there's still so much stuff that he wanted me to do. I'm pretty sure it's best if I go and help him.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. I'm sure he's got some sort of maid or a handyman to do all that crap for him. The guy needs a little bit of space. Even you must understand that. You're a man yourself, aren't you?
I get that, but it's just so weird. Him and I were getting along so well. We were starting to have an understanding of each other. Now he's just going to ghost me like this? Can't help but feel like I've done something wrong. If there's any bad blood between him and I want to settle it. I know you might not believe me, but I have a lot of respect for your dad.
Hey, do I need to tell you for a second time? You don't need to overthink this. It's fine. Just let him come to you in his own time. Anyway, you know what? I don't want you to be racking that big noggin of yours. You're already in enough pain as it is. Just relax. Take a rest. Do you know what? I'll even give you permission to chat up some of the cute nurses there.
Come on, Lena. Don't be ridiculous. I'm a married man. How long is it gonna take for you to understand the type of person I am?
Yeah, whatever. Say whatever you want. Every guy is the same at the end of the day. I know there's a couple of girls there tickling your pickle, but I don't mean they're doing it in the literal sense. You have to sit there and imagine about it. Get a bit of practice with them while we can't speak to each other.
Fine, I get it. Unless I stop talking to you, you're gonna keep annoying me with this type of conversation. I'm gonna go now. Make sure you take care of our son. I don't want to hear any issues.
I've got to say, you really outdid yourself this time, Kurt. I mean, I've kept my mouth shut for a very long time because that's what my daughter wished to happen. But this is just taking it way too far. I cannot believe that you would do something like this. Even you must have some sort of dignity about you. Just how many levels are there to your depravity?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Trent, this is no way to talk to me after all this time. I've been waiting for a message from you for ages. Not only that, but I've been trying to get through to you as well. What the hell have you been doing?
Just shut your damn mouth. Doesn't matter what I've been doing. Let's talk about what you've been doing. What kind of man are you anyway? Is this really how you shirk your responsibility? I cannot believe you would actually do it in a literal sense. Just dumping what you're meant to do on someone else.
What are you talking about right now? Trent, you need to explain what's going on. I've got no idea why you hate me, but a little bit of clarity would go a long way. In all honesty, I thought you and I were on good terms.
Yeah, and you know what? I thought you and I were on good terms too. But guess what? There's a lot of snakes in the grass, and you're one of them.
What do you mean by that? You consider me a snake now?
Where do I even start? Your clear neglectful nature towards your child, for one. The utter disregard for your own household can be another. But you know what? Above all, it's you dragging my daughter along and not being the man that she deserves. The fact that she's committed her whole life to you. She's decided to be married to you, and you've gone off and done these things. It's just unbelievable.
Okay. I don't know what has gotten into your head, Trent, but none of this sounds like me at all. Is this honestly the impression that you've had of me the whole time?
No, I didn't, to be honest. You've always struck me as the person who knew what he was doing. Respectable and honorable. I couldn't believe I was so stupid. I mean, in all my years, I thought I developed some little sense of wisdom, but I finally found out that you've been up to no good. I felt like I was betrayed by a best friend or something.
What do you mean that I've been up to no good? Don't you realize that I've been just sitting here in a hospital bed?
How long have you been lying? You've definitely gotten very good at it. You think I'm going to believe you're in the hospital right now? You've lied about every aspect of yourself, Kurt. You've lied about your character. And you've lied about your care for your own son.
Okay, Trent. I need you to just stop insulting me for a moment. You actually told me my son is at your house. He's not with my wife?
What are you talking about right now? How the hell is he meant to be with your wife? She's all the way overseas at the moment, trying to expand her yoga career.
What do you mean, expand her yoga career? Since when has she been going overseas? Why didn't you tell me about it?
Why are you asking me stupid questions? I don't know how long she's been overseas, but she's definitely been there since yesterday. She's over there spreading her passion and love for yoga. She's hoping that she can get some disciples to spread the way that she does yoga. I think it has something to do with dance, some new, innovative way to interact with your clients. I don't know all the details, but it's clear that she's working hard and she's doing it for her family. Then we've got the husband. What does he do?
You know what, Trent? That's a very good question. What do? I only suffer night after night to provide for my family. I only put up with a wife that continually destroys the house, and I have to pay money and time in order to put it back into order. I'm only the guy defending my son from her, making sure that she doesn't infect him with some poisonous ideas. I mean, let's look at how dire this situation is. She's already been drinking while he was in the womb. Who knows what's going to happen to him at some point? Already from the get-go, he is going to be an absolute idiot.
Well, there you go. That's the type of man we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with the type of man that calls his own son an idiot.
Now look, you don't understand. I'm not saying that to degrade anything. I'm saying this because of the way his mother's been treating him. Come on, Trent, even you must see that. Even you must blame your daughter for this. I mean, do you actually think I'm the one having those stupid parties all the time? You know that's the type of thing that I detest.
I did when I thought I knew you. Now I don't know what to think. I have no idea about the type of guy I am talking to right now. I have no idea just how evil you are. I mean, to do this. To actually abandon your son on my doorstep. To have him sitting out there crying. Crying for his mom. Crying for his dad. That's just despicable. It's outrageous. It's disgusting.
Look, I have no idea what's going on right now, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I have no idea why my son is there. My wife should be looking after him. If what you're telling me is true, then she's done something really horrible. Her and I need to have a very serious talk.
You're really good at playing this little act of yours, aren't you? Don't think I'm gonna fall for it. I may have been stupid enough to believe you before, but I'm not gonna do it a second time. Now my wife and I can look after this kid for a little bit, but we're not gonna be able to have him forever. I want you to man up and come get him. Accept your responsibility and stop with these outrageous parties you have every weekend.
Hello, Lena. So it's been 1 day since I've gotten to the hospital, and I just want to know how things are going with you and the kid. Are you managing that house? I know it must be hard without my help there.
Oh, hey, my loving and adorable husband. Thank you for checking in on me. I love it when you want to find out if I'm doing well or not. It just shows how much you care about me.
This is very interesting. You have a very different attitude compared to what you had before. All of a sudden, you love me now. I wonder why that is.
Well, I mean, come on. I know we've had our differences, and you don't exactly agree with the lifestyle I have. But at the end of the day, I've chosen you. You're the guy that I love from the bottom of my heart. And I really mean that. It doesn't matter how many times we fight and what it's about. I'm still going to love you at the end of the day.
Wow. That's some very sweet words coming from you.
I know, right? I'm such a cutie, aren't I? You're really lucky to have a wife like me. I mean, there's not many people that are this bubbly and happy. I'm telling you, most guys out there have to have an absolute drag of a wife to deal with. They just don't want to be around her. It's really sad to see, to be honest. I like consoling them. I like making them feel like they're actually special.
I'm pretty sure you do. You really do enjoy hanging out with the other sex, don't you? You enjoy it so much that you would lie to your husband and have a trip overseas.
I'm sorry. What are you saying right now? That's so silly. I wonder if the medicine is kicking in or something. What are they giving you?
Don't try and act stupid with me. This isn't some medicine talking. I know you've been doing things behind my back.
Oh, wow. Here we go again. The jealousy starts. When are you gonna get it through your head already? You're the only guy that I care about. You're the only one that gets to sleep with me. Can you just not accept that and be happy with it? I'm earning money for our family. I was in a really good mood today, and I don't want to have to deal with this.
What's the matter, Lena? You trying to run away? You trying to tell me that you're not in a good mood and you don't want to speak with me? Don't think you can run away forever. I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna make you admit it too.
Find out what? You're just being ridiculous right now. You have no idea what I'm doing. You're just stuck in that hospital imagining things. God, is this really going to be the start of our big, great family? Are you just going to sit there and doubt your wife all the time? It's not healthy, you know. You really need to go to therapy or something.
Don't tell me what I need to do. Do you know how much it unnerves me that someone as low as you can sit there and act like you're above me? Honestly, I'd rather have a 10-year-old sit on his high horse and tell me what to do than listen to you. I want to hear you say that you've been doing stuff behind my back.
Can you just stop with that already? What do you mean that I've been doing stuff behind your back?
You think you're sneaky, don't you? You think I won't find out? I'm a lot smarter than you think. And you know what? I've got a lot more connections than you think. If I need to know something about you, I will. Just so it happens, after doing the most bare minimum of searching around, I actually found your hidden Instagram account. Do you have anything to say about that?
Oh my god. Like what? A hidden Instagram account? That is just so stupid. Why would I need to do something like that? You know, I'm the type of person that likes to be out there. I like to be in the center of attention. Why would I need to make a secret Instagram account?
You and I both know why you would need to make something like that. You've made it with the sole purpose of attracting the guys that you want to attract and just keeping them there. I've seen the type of things you've been posting on there. I thought you were disrespecting me before, but now this is just way beyond the line. I mean, I've never thought that it could get to this point.
Oh my god. Kurt, I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you just stop being so crazy? Leave me alone! I think I'm gonna hop in my hot tub.
Well, now you've just given yourself away, haven't you? We don't even have a hot tub at our home. It's clear that you're on some sort of trip with someone. So what's his name? Diego? Mark? Lucas? Come on. I want to hear you say it.
Leave me alone! Stop harassing me! You're going crazy! I'm gonna have to tell my dad about this. He's gonna do something about you.
Your dad and I have already talked about this at length. It took some time, but I got through to him. I convinced him that I haven't been doing anything that he's been accusing me of lately. You tell your dad anything and it's going to be used against you. In fact, I'm a little bit merciful. He would go 10 times harder than I would ever do to you. He's your actual father.
What are you trying to say? He's actually found out about this?
He sure has. I've shown him everything. I've shown him every little disgusting video you put on that Instagram. So this is what your so-called dancing has amounted to. Are you honestly proud of yourself? How do you think our son is gonna feel when he sees his own mother holding him in her belly and doing all these things with other men? It's honestly disgusting. I cannot believe that you would disrespect me. But even worse than that, disrespect your son that's about to come.
What are you talking about? You don't know anything! He might actually like me. Don't you think that it would be cool having a rad mom like me? Not many moms can do what I do. I'm pretty special.
Look, if that's what's being considered special in the public eye, then there is no hope for the world. Our kid is going to grow up being bullied at school because everyone knows that his mom did this type of thing. It's going to be used against him. But you know what? Let's put all that stuff aside. Let's put aside the fact that you've been selling yourself out. Let's put aside the fact you let every guy and his uncle have a go at you. Can you honestly call yourself a good mother? You left our kid on your parents' doorstep like he was Harry Potter or something. And what was it all for? So you could go hang around with some European guy in a different country. It's honestly disgusting. It's so clear that you don't give two craps about our son.
Don't you dare say that. How dare you? Don't just sit there and judge my parenting habits. It doesn't mean that I don't care about my son. It might be a little bit unique and quirky, but I still love my son at the end of the day.
Who are you kidding? I mean, God knows how long our son sat out there crying to himself. Do you realize that someone might have noticed and potentially called the police? We'd have that kid snatched away from us in a second. Are you that stupid to realize the gravity of what you've done?
Oh my God. Can you just stop getting in my grill all the time? I just want to have a little bit of fun. Is that so hard to do? I'm going to be a mom for the rest of my life. I'm still somewhat young. Just let me enjoy this.
I think you've had enough fun, Lena, and I think you've had enough fun at my expense. I'm not going to just sit here and give you my money. You and I are done. I've reached my limit. There's no coming back from this. I don't care if you turn yourself around a full 100%. The fact that you would do this to our son at his age is just horrific. If you don't even feel the slightest little bit of shame in yourself, then there's no hope for our marriage in this family.
You know what? Fine. Whatever. I don't care. Do you think I can't get myself a nice whole boyfriend that replaces you anyway? I can do it. These guys are head over heels for me.
Yeah, right. Go on then. Let's see how well you do. Let's see how attentive they're gonna be with you the moment you start trying to get serious with them. Just face it. They only see you as quick fun. That's all it is. You're just another hole for them to use.
Shut your damn mouth. I'd like to see you sit there and insult me as I'm taking your son away from you.
You don't actually think that's gonna happen, do you? I've got a pretty strong case against you. If this ever went to court, it would not even be contestable. It would be such a clear-cut verdict that I would get our son.
And what? Have him live without his mother? That's more evil than anything that I ever did. And you know it. The courts are never gonna listen to something like that. I'm gonna get my kid. I promise you that much.
We'll see about that, Lena. We'll see. In the meantime, go enjoy yourself. I'm gonna give my son the attention that he needs. The attention that you should be giving him. You and I are gonna be talking soon. It was exactly as I said. The court didn't hesitate to give me custody over my son. After hearing all the things that she had done, the judge almost laughed at her. She couldn't believe someone this delusional would be able to raise the kid, and that they truly believe it too. We managed to get a divorce, and I took most of the assets, which left her with pretty much nothing. She still had that bitter, stuck-up attitude, and she wanted to prove to me that she could do something with herself. She actually thought one of these younger guys that she was playing around with would actually do something for starters. The only thing that these guys were good at was partying. They didn't have any skills, didn't know how to make money, didn't have a cent to their name. They thought they could get by on good charm and looks. But it's not enough for them, just like my ex-wife. Not only that, but they're just genuinely not attracted to my ex-wife in the first place. All she was to them was another woman that could be around and have great parties funded by my money. Now that she doesn't have that money, she's nothing to them. Now she's out walking the streets, hoping someone's going to pick her up someday. Hoping someone's going to see her as someone beautiful. It's sad to say, but as the years go by, her outward appearance starts to look more and more ugly as what was on the inside. If that's not a wake-up call, I don't know what is. Her ridiculous dancing routine isn't going to work for her in the years to come. As for me, on the other hand, things are looking a lot brighter. My business kept expanding and expanding, and it was like Lena said. I didn't really need to put much effort into them for the money to start coming in. Not to say that I didn't want to. Doing business is one of the most exhilarating and fun parts of my life. Of course, it had some tough times, but it was all part of the process, and I'm really grateful for it. I would love to continue that race, to continue that chaos. But now that I have my son to raise, it's not so easy. It was as I expected, and his brain development has been delayed because of the alcohol. He's going to need a lot of help if he's going to catch up with his peers. If that's going to be the case, I want to be by his side at every point. I want him to know that he's loved, even though his mom neglected him to this extent. I don't care what people say. I still think he's capable. I still think he's able to take over my business. I'm going to train him to be that way. As for me, I did get out of the hospital, and it wasn't the recovery that I was hoping for. I really wanted to get back to my normal self and start walking around. But it just wouldn't happen, and I now walk around with a cane, limping like some old man. It's not too bad, I guess. At least I can still get around. But I'm always gonna remember what it was like to be able to walk to places and have a fully capable body. If it's any self-consolation, my workers have gained much more respect for me. Whenever I walk in on the site, everyone stops what they're doing to pay their respects. They know that I'm the type of guy that would put myself at risk for them. To me, my business is a big family. They're so big that I don't get to interact with everyone. But I want every one of them to know that I care. Because of them, the businesses are allowed to flourish to the point that they're at. And it's my duty to make sure those businesses keep going so that they have jobs and that they can bring food to the table for their own homes. It's exactly this type of mentality that I hope to pass on to my son someday. It's that selfless attitude that I want to instill in him. And you know what? With his mom out of the picture, it's gonna be that much easier.